Hey, James.
Hey, James. Good to see you.
Welcome in.
Glad you're here.
And then I'll go ahead and I put in the bones command.
Nice.
Good deal.
That's really cool.
That is cool. I like that.
We need 2 more lines put in.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, James. I appreciate it.
Let's welcome my guest, the Hitchhiking Bones. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Jillian Bones.
Hey, Caitlin. Jillian, hey, hon. Good to see you, Caitlin. How is everybody tonight?
Can you tell us about your channel?
William, you wanna take that?
Sure. Yeah. So let's see. How far back do you want to go? Do you want to go back to your original idea for the channel, or kind of where we're at now?
I'm kind of like where you're at now.
Okay. So yeah, we've been. Are we still under a year, Mom? Since we started the channel.
We're under a year. We're still under a year. Yeah.
We're still under a year since we originally came up with the idea for the channel, and in goal, we have certain goals in mind, but at the point where we're at now, we're just kind of enjoying it. We love meeting people, love getting to know people in the community, and it's just, we really appreciate everybody's kindness and generosity, and
lots of encouragement.
Yeah, lots and lots of encouragement and support from great people like you, Keith. And so we are glad to have our channel. We did it at first, and we were like, okay, we're going to do this thing. If nothing else, it's going to be great family memories that we can share. Right. And great experiences, in addition to our love of Disney. And so, one thing that, that I guess that has been really huge, that we didn't know, 100%, weren't 100% sure that it was going to come, but is the community. And so, lots and lots of great people, and just couldn't be happier to be a part of this community, and looking forward to continuing to grow the channel, and continuing to meet even more people in the Disney community. We've had a lot of great experiences so far, so just having a lot of fun and creating videos, and putting content out there, and just enjoying talking to people each week on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, they really are.
Go ahead and welcome people in.
Hey, Mike.
James Ryan, Caitlin Make It Blue, Jillian Bone. She's your daughter, right?
It's my wife.
She's
daughter-in-law.
Yeah, Jillian's my daughter-in-law. She is, yeah. My daughter. And, I just want to be.
And Mike Wheeler, welcome in.
Yeah.
Welcome, Mike.
I'm sorry are you okay, sweetie? Caitlin was saying she had an accident there. I hope you're okay.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah. Keith, we started, let's see, let me think. I actually started the channel. Okay, I went to Disneyland last September. I think I actually started the channel maybe the 1st of October, or was it closer to the end of October, William? I can't remember. So we're
Mike
coming
says
up on
October 8th will be our 1-year anniversary.
Okay, Mike, you know more than I do, but
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks for keeping up. Thanks for helping me out there, Mike. I don't know what we'd do without Mike. I don't know what any of us would do without Mike. But yeah, October 8th. Okay, so there you go. We're coming up on our 1-year anniversary, and I just kind of, we were influenced by a Resort TV One, like so many other channels were. And again, I pitched the idea to William. I said, hey, if all we do is make videos of ourselves in the park, for the grandkids, for ourselves, then it'll be a win. So But we've so enjoyed it. Keith, how welcoming this Disney community is, and so we're just having fun. We all, Caitlin and James and Mike, so many people, that we have met along the way and who have supported our channel. Diz Our Dream has been real sweet. Monarch Moments, Jeff at Dole Whip Dad. So it's a lot of fun. We love being creators. I like the creative aspect of it, Keith. I like to, get an idea for a video and, do the actual footage and take pictures and then piece it all together. I actually enjoy editing.
Yeah.
And then, you get it all together and you put it out there and you think, okay, it's really, you think, okay, it's, sometimes you think, that wasn't my best work. And then, sometimes you're really proud of it. So, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. And we've really enjoyed it. It's like, it's like so many of us have decided, you just like Caitlin, you just have to be yourself and yourself is enough. So, and you've discovered that too, I know, Keith, with your channel.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and start talking about Disney. Most people, before they ever go to a Disney park, they've experienced by watching anything Disney. That's
right. Well,
experience.
I found Resort TV1 that way. My husband and I planned a trip to Disneyland last June for the opening of Galaxy's Edge. And I thought, I haven't been to Disneyland. I don't know where anything is. The last time I was there, I was a teenager. So I went on to YouTube, did a search, found a live stream by Britt and Crystal, the West Coast crew for Josh and Jenna's Resort TV1. Watched that, and that's how and it was great because then when it was Jeff's first trip. So my husband had never been to Disneyland at all. And by the time I watched that, I knew where everything was. I knew, basic layout of Disneyland, Cars Land, which wasn't even there, when I had been as a teenager. And so, that's just kind of how that came together. And I know, Keith, that'll be a great help to you when you go. I know that you're going in a few years to Disney World. You probably know a lot about the layout of the park from watching some of our great Disney bloggers and live streams.
Yeah. We're planning on staying at when we stay at Disney World for the 6 days, for the 6 full days of the Disney parks. We're going to probably stay in Pop Century because of the Skyliner.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great. Great choice. Great choice.
The checkout day of Walt Disney World, we'll probably check into the resort at Universal and then spend 2 full days park hopping between the two Harry Potter parks.
Yeah, I think you'll be really pleased getting a couple days in there at Universal. You can, whenever we took my wife Jillian for the first time to Universal, and she got to see all the Harry Potter stuff for the first time. Yeah, she was really grateful, to have more than one day to be able to experience it all, because she said, and she's not even the biggest Harry Potter fan in the whole world, but she was really glad to have 2 days, because she said I could easily have spent just a single day just doing all the Harry Potter stuff without doing anything else at Universal.
Yeah. We got to thank Resort TV1 for bringing Disney to the homes during the coronavirus. And
definitely.
Yeah, whenever I woke up the morning that Resort TV, I guess that the parks reopened. Whenever I woke up the morning, it was really encouraging to me. I guess the parks reopened. A little bit of feedback. I think Mom's watching the video too.
That's me.
But so the day that the parks reopened, it almost kind of gave me a little bit of that Christmas morning feeling, because
Definitely.
I was just such a bummer, to know that the park's closed and nobody's there. And so whenever I woke up that morning, as soon as the stream came on, I was there and ready to watch Resort TV One, and to check out some of those other vloggers too that were in the park that day. It was really exciting. It felt more, I guess, normal, like almost kind of like we're getting closer to getting back to our daily routine, because everything's just been so crazy this year.
It's for sure. And so many of us we're just kind of, planted there in front of our TVs, waiting to get back into the parks. It had been so long, and they had a really huge audience that day. So it was great. And I think the opening Disneyland's going to be the same.
Yeah. Oh, I guarantee it for sure. Just, in so many ways, parts of this year, there have been some good things and some bad things to come out of this year. Obviously a lot of people have had, some serious struggles, whether it's with their health or, job or whatever, but, just to know that Disney's back open, was just so exciting, to wake up that day whenever, the park reopened.
Yeah. I also have to thank Dean with the Live Place for listing our channels.
Definitely.
That way
Absolutely.
YouTubers can find us.
Yeah,
Definitely.
for sure.
Did I mention, by the way, that it's Disneyland's 51st?
Yeah.
You mean the Haunted Mansions?
Yeah. Well, in Disneyland, the Haunted Mansion in
Yeah.
Disney. Did I mention that? Oh, okay. I mentioned that already.
The
Okay.
51st
Well,
anniversary. Yeah.
it's kind of it's kind of a thing with us. So I just want to make sure I didn't forget. Yeah. Last year they had such a great celebration, huge celebration. I would love to have gone for that. But do you know that tickets for that were $300 a piece for that one night? They were $300 a piece, and I could not justify it. So, yeah, James, 2020 was both Disney and baseball shut down the same day.
Yeah.
Rough.
Don't look like there's going to be much baseball season. Probably, if they're lucky enough to have a World Series, it would be probably the best of the 16.
Yeah, I don't know what they'll do. Hockey and basketball are hanging in there.
Yeah, I've been really shocked by that. People, they've been really responsible. And I think also coming into the bubble, and and playing all their games, not having any outside contact at all. I've been impressed that there haven't been any positive tests yet in the, or at least not since they've gone into the bubble. There haven't been any positive tests in the NHL or the NBA.
Right. And maybe that was the right. I mean, would seem that was the right approach for them. But I really, really hope, guys, that Disney can stay open, that sports can keep going. I don't know about football, but I think it's just really important for us to try to get back to some normalcy. And sports are kind of a part of that signaling, hey, we need to get back to something that resembles normalcy. So I really hope that it works out and that we can go ahead with the hockey season and basketball season.
Okay, Caitlin.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. She says, luckily it didn't hurt until after I finished making dinner. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, just take care of yourself, hon. Sorry about that. Ugh, I know that hurts. Burns are terrible. So
there's places to eat at Disney, which of course, when you buy something to eat at Disney, they serve large portions.
Oh yeah,
they do in most places, Keith.
They make sure that the guests are fed.
Oh yeah. One thing that Jillian and I had talked about, we have decided to take a trip in September, And so one thing that we had talked about was the last couple of times we've been, we've had the dining plan, and so on the
Right.
dining plan, you with even with with your table serve with your quick service and your table service, you get a dessert, and so for instance, at the ABC commissary there in Hollywood Studios, the last time I went, I got this giant Olaf cupcake, and so Jillian and I talked about it. We were like, man, since we don't have the dining plan this time around, and we're so used to just eating a ton at the park, because of the
Right.
dining plan. It's going to be different this time for sure. And Jillian and I are already kind of talk about it. We're thinking about, okay, I think this time around what we're going to do instead of having these big meals is to just kind of snack our way through the park. And so
And you
because
can
we've
do
never
that.
done that before, yeah.
Yeah, and you can do that because there are so many great snacks. I may have some suggestions for snacks. Of course, we watched Disney Food Blog, DFB Guide, and DFB Guide, Keith. If you're not familiar with it, it has totally changed the way we eat in the parks. Their suggestions for food and where to eat, and what accounts on as a snack credit, or applies to the Disney dining plan, is really just fabulous information. And so if you've never watched the Disney Food Blog, Keith, that's a great resource before you go to
Yeah,
the parks.
Disney food blog. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think I've subscribed to them.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're fantastic. Totally
Yeah.
changed the way we eat in the parks.
And then that crazy Disney lady, she's another one to go watch when
Yeah.
she streams in the park.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
likes the snacks too. We've never tried one that I'm really hoping to try the next time we go. I want to eat at Skipper Canteen. I really would love to hopefully snag a dinner reservation there. We're not going into November, so yeah, James, snacking around the park is fun. I love to do that. Yeah, the Mickey bars are my favorite. I love the Mickey bars, but I want to try the Cheshire Cat tail too. I really, and those spring rolls at the spring roll cart, like the
Yeah.
pizza spring roll and the hamburger spring roll. They come in the two different flavors.
Oh, you're
And
making me hungry.
I know, and I haven't had dinner yet. Gosh,
Your
this is
your channel link just came up by Nightbot on the timer.
Oh,
Nice.
thanks, cool.
Thank you.
That's sweet. But yeah, James, I snacking around the park is what I did actually when I was there this past September. I was able to go, and that was my first solo trip, and that's what I did. I snacked the whole time. I did go into Columbia Harbor House and have a bowl of potato soup, just kind of get me over. But the rest of the night, I had like popcorn. I had that a muck cupcake from Hocus Pocus was fantastic, and it was like a mini cake. I mean, that thing is like this big. You could easily cut that into 4 pieces and share it. And I here's what I do. Here's a pro tip, Keith. For stuff like that, I am not throwing the rest of that cupcake away if I can't eat the whole thing. I put Ziploc bags actually in my bag, in my park bag, and then I just put the cupcake down in that, seal it up, and take it with me. If it's crushed, it still tastes just as good as it did before it was crushed. So that's a little tip. If you're like me and you pay so much for those snacks, and
Yeah.
I would just hate to even think about throwing away, one of those cupcakes, or something like that. So I don't. Yeah, Mike, the hamburger spring roll. Let's see, the hamburger spring roll. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Now see, we haven't had those. So that spring roll cart, Keith, is over it's Adventureland, right, Mike? I think so. But yeah, what snacks are you looking forward to trying, Keith?
I'm looking forward to Dole Whip and school bread, and also eat the Mickey waffles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Love the waffles. Love the Dole Whip. I've never tried the school bread before. Where do you get the school bread?
I think it's in the Norway pavilion of
Yeah.
the
Okay.
Epcot. Yeah. Yeah, and there's some good recipes too online to make the school bread. I've never tried to make it, but I know there's some good recipes. I've made several recipes on our channel. We made the gray stuff from Beauty and the Beast. I've made several, and so I was kind of thinking about doing the school bread next. So I may make that and do a blog on it. Oh, churros, Jillian, right?
churros. I
Kurt,
still need to try out. I've already tried scones, so scones are off my bucket list.
Have you? Let's
nice.
see. Okay, now we did not. Here's what I've always heard: that the churros in Disneyland just beat the daylights out of the churros in Disney World. Did you guys have churros, William, in Disneyland? Did you try the churros?
I don't think we did. Yeah, that's
We
not ringing a
didn't.
bell.
We
Yeah.
didn't. So yeah, so it's just. But I've always heard that the churros in Disneyland are way better than what they are in Disney World. So I don't know
Mm.
because we didn't try the churros at Disneyland.
Yeah.
I'll have to test
Norway,
that out for scientific purposes, of course.
absolutely, absolutely. Need to test the hypothesis. Mike says the school bread is at the Norway Pavilion.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Thank
what
you.
I thought.
And
Yeah, thank
if
you,
you're
everybody in the
yeah,
chat.
thanks, Mike. Yeah, if you like sweets that are not overly sweet, which I never met a sweet that was too sweet for me,
Me
then the
neither.
school bread is great. Yeah, I don't understand the term too sweet. Some people say, "Oh, that's too sweet for me." Yeah. If that was the case, that amok cupcake would have just put me away because that thing had frosting on it. It was
I
this thick.
Mm.
I can eat corn dogs, but I like hot dogs better than corn
Yeah.
dogs.
Oh, then you're gonna need to go to Casey's.
Yeah,
You
check
need to go
out
to
Casey's.
check out Casey's Corner, Keith. When you go, they have a mac and cheese hot dog that is to die for.
With some bacon sprinkled over the top. Oh, it's
Yeah,
great.
loaded mac
That
and
is
cheese.
fun fact. That is the last thing that I ate on our previous trip.
Yeah. Oh, it was. That's right.
It was.
That's right. Yeah. We actually left William alone in the parks. Jillian had to fly back a little early to work, and Jeff and I had made dinner reservations at the boathouse with some cousins that I had not seen in years and years. So William, bless his heart, was was left alone in the
I heard
Magic
the
Kingdom.
roadhouse is pricey.
It is. It's a little more upscale. It's not quite as pricey as say California Grill,
Mm.
but it's a nice sit down. It's delicious though. It's
Yeah,
really
Just on Disney Springs Day, I want to try the balloon, the one that.
oh yeah, the Aerophile.
Yeah, that would just be too cool.
Yeah,
we've
I think
never
I heard it. It's like $25 per person.
I think that's right. Yeah. Yeah, to go up and they say too that if you go up at night, of course, it's a totally different experience. So, yeah. Let's see, Kate, Tigger Tail. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love the Tigger tail. See, I that is what that's what makes it hard for me because I've got such a sweet tooth, and Jillian can testify to that. But I've got such a
Yeah.
sweet tooth. But that Tigger tail, ooh my! Jillian got that for us. Whatever we and what was it? She got herself something too, but she got me the Tigger tail. I love that thing.
Yeah. I think you inherited your sweet tooth from me, and
That must be it because yeah, I've never turned down a sweet before.
yeah, yeah.
And
We had,
I have tried butterbeer. I even made butterbeer.
oh, how did it turn out, Keith?
It turned out pretty good. Don't need to put butter in it. You just have to melt down the butterscotch in the microwave, and
Okay.
then mix it in a glass with cream soda.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sounds
I never
good.
tried to make it, but it does sound good. It's delicious in the parks.
It's
And I
just
prefer
easy to
actually,
do. It's just easy to make.
yeah,
Mm,
sounds like it. I'll have
neat.
to look for that recipe. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
the
Jillian
oh,
said she
and
got the Rice Krispie honey pot. So I got
Yeah.
the Tinkertail and she got the Rice Krispie honey pot. Both great.
Oh, I
Loved
like. Also, one thing of Harry Potter's I like is Bertie Bott's every flavored jelly beans. You got
Mhm.
fruit flavors. You got even black pepper flavor,
Oh
black
yeah,
egg flavor,
yeah,
vomit flavor,
yeah.
earwax
Mm-hmm.
flavor.
Now they have, Keith. They also have the chocolate frogs that are really
Yeah.
packaged cute. They have. We got some of those as gifts while we were there, but they come in a really cute package. The chocolate frogs.
I've
So
got a
and they
chocolate
have the
frog
card,
in its package. Yeah, and it comes with a wizard trading card,
card
just
and
like.
everything,
Mm-hmm.
just like in the story. So
Yep.
that's a fun one.
Yeah, and um, yeah, when we go to the to see the Harry Potter Wizarding World, I want to get me a one that chooses me.
Yeah.
Plus, get me an interactive one, especially the elder one,
Yeah.
which is Dumbledore's one.
Yes. Yes. You
Yeah,
can.
that would be awesome.
You can
And
do
then I
that.
also want to buy a one that just lights up, so I can use it as a flashlight.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite house from Harry Potter? Which house is your favorite, Keith?
Gryffindor.
Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with Gryffindor.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And they have some great merch, Keith. They have
Yeah,
t-shirts,
robes.
tons that you can even buy robes. It's really neat. Now you guys are you're gonna really have to pace yourselves, because if you're gonna spend, if you're gonna do 6 days and you're gonna spend, you're gonna do a Disney park every day plus at least 2 days in Universal, you're gonna have to pace yourself.
I may have to try to save up maybe at least $5,000.
Well, because you got to think about your eating. Put a pencil to it, Keith. There are a lot of, I think, even suggestion, spending charts, if you will, kind of a projection, budget projection that you can get online and kind of, in your mind, you can think, okay, kind of figure out how much you spend on food per day, how much you want to spend on souvenirs, that kind of thing. And that'll help you plan your budget, how much extra money to take with you.
Yeah. Like I said, those Disney masks are top quality masks.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Jillian's been really pleased with her. She has the pink one with the princesses on it. I need to buy one. I haven't gotten one of the Disney ones yet. I've got a couple of others that I've been wearing.
The 4 mask set that I got has Mickey Mouse. The mouths of Mickey Mouse, Winnie the Pooh, Stitch, and Marie from the Aristocats.
So cute.
Nice.
Yeah, so cute.
That's
James,
fun.
you are right. James, Ryan, the cool thing at Universal, Rip It Rocket, Hulk, Mummy, and Hagrid's are real fast, sleek, and great coasters. Universal is serious about their coasters.
Yeah. Those are all fantastic. Love those rides.
We've never done what is it called? Hagrid's Magical Journey. We haven't done that one yet, but we look forward to it. Maybe this next trip. I've heard it's absolutely fantastic. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, Disney Boiler Up has an Etsy shop. If one of my mods can put the link in, please, and to where you can actually buy some masks from her.
Oh, neat. Cool. Now I haven't checked that. I'll have to look at her shop. We're looking. I know that William and Jillian are kind of looking for some good masks to take on their trip when they go in September. And it kind of makes sense to me I've ordered a couple from some Etsy shops. It kind of makes sense to me to support those Etsy shops,
Yeah.
as opposed to buying from Disney, to support those Etsy shops because they're hand sewn. A lot of them have. Well, I have one here that I order from an Etsy shop that's really really neat. It's um it's the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. It's upside down, but see that has Mickey's. See a little Mickey. That
Yeah,
cute?
I see
That's
him.
really neat.
And it has a pocket here for a filter. You can slide a filter in there, and it fits really well. So
Hey,
I
James,
like it well enough. I'm going to order some more.
James, the Etsy shop that I want you to get the link for is Disney Up Boiler Up.
Well, James, those simple blue disposable masks. Yeah. Now I have heard that one advantage to those that they are very breathable. And if one of them gets wet or whatever, you can just toss it or whatever. But I have heard that just the blue disposable ones are better for breathing. Just which is something to think about when you're going to be there for the whole day in the heat. So, yeah. I think it said Disney Up Boiler Up. Keith, do you know Disney Up Boiler Up's Etsy shop? Is it the name of their Etsy shop? I don't.
You can go there and then just search for Disney Up Boiler Up with the exclamation points.
Yeah, there are a lot of great Etsy shops that make masks. Tons of options and tons of fabrics. Really, really cute stuff. I tried to stay in the ones that were made out of cotton rather than nylon because I've heard from people who are in the parks a lot. Jeff at Diz Our Dream told us that the cotton ones are just more breathable, and Angela said the same thing. So I'm trying to stay with the cotton versus like a nylon.
Yeah. The Disney's masks, like the ones I got, the outer layer is 100% polyester.
Mm-hmm.
The second layer and the third layer is 100% cotton.
Oh, so they have 3 layers. Okay.
Oh wow.
And then the strap around it is 95% cotton.
Now I kind of know what those feel like. I did buy my granddaughter Kylie one of the Toy Story ones, and of course it's not big enough for me because I bought it for her, and it's a small, but it fits her great, and she loves the pattern and everything on it. Do the Disney masks have a little pocket for a filter, James? I don't know what James was saying something about his mask, and I wondered if how are those in the parks now. Most people that I've talked to have said again that that the blue, just the plain old blue ones are really nice, of course, but they don't have a really cute Disney print on them, so they're kind of. Okay, the park purchase masks do not have a filter pocket. Okay. Yeah. So everything has to match, Jillian. Yeah. That may be kind of a girl thing. I don't know.
To me, I don't worry about anything matching mine. But I definitely do need Disney gears.
Do you have a whole bunch of Disney t-shirts, Keith, or are you gonna buy some?
I've got a couple of Mickey Mouse t-shirts. One's the extra large, and then my cousin got me a Mickey Mouse that's a 2XL.
Yeah.
The
Nice.
2XL is more comfortable on me than a large, but I can get by with an extra large, but I
Gotcha.
feel more comfortable with 2XL.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike.
And
In just a second. But yeah, I've thought about that too, because over the years, the more we've gone into the parks, I like for my t-shirt to match my backpack and my ears, we kind of put together the whole outfit. And now it's like, okay, now I've got to add the mask to the mix.
Yeah.
So it's, I know Jillian's kind of thinking about, what kind of mask she wants to wear. I really hope that we don't have to wear the masks forever. I don't like that, to think about that as being the new normal. I don't think that's going to be the new normal. So I'm not going to jump out there and spend $20 on a mask that I hope I don't have to wear,
but even if we do go to where we don't need the masks anymore, we can still save them for in case of a next pandemic.
Yeah, gosh.
Yeah, hopefully not.
God forbid.
Yeah.
Forbid. Yeah.
Or to be able to wear when you go visit someone that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely other uses for them for sure. I was thinking about it. So Keith, we usually go to All Star Sports is usually where Jillian and I stay at, but we got moved over. We actually had booked All Star Movies originally for this trip, but we got moved over to Pop Century. So we're gonna have to let you know. Yeah, we're gonna have to let you know what we think of Pop Century.
Hey, Will.
That's an upgrade.
You realize All Star Sports has an acronym that's kind of obscene.
All Star Sports.
All Star Sports.
Never thought about it, actually.
Yeah, I didn't think about it either.
Jillian says you found a pack of masks for $12.99. Jillian, that's a good price. I've not looked on Amazon. I've looked on Etsy mostly. So you'll have to let me know what you found. But I just bought this one.
Yeah, we're excited. The Skyliner didn't exist the last time when we went. Our last trip was April 2018. So yeah, definitely looking forward to being able to use that to get to the parks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, James.
I like the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I got that as a game on Disney Now app on my tablet.
Oh, neat.
Yeah,
Neat.
that ride is real cool because you'd be able to ride in a cartoon.
That's what they say.
Yeah, it looks like so much fun.
Yeah. I haven't. Excuse me. When I was there in September, I was there September 20th and 21st, I think. The Skyliner actually opened like at the end of September. So I missed it by a week and a half, 2 weeks. And so I have not ridden the Skyliner, James. I haven't ridden the Skyliner at all. I'm looking forward to that. And it is a game changer and it looks fantastic. So looking forward to that.
Yeah. If anybody hasn't seen my drawings yet, they can go back to my past replays and look at them.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah, was that what you were showing us before we started the stream? Yeah, those are really, really good. Check those out if you hadn't seen them yet.
And
I wish I had that type of ability. I'm just not artistically gifted.
No, I can't draw. I wish I had gotten, either drawing. A lot of people who can play an instrument, who are gifted musically, are also gifted with the ability to draw and paint. And no, I didn't get any of that gene. I guess that doesn't run in our family. But Keith, your drawings are really good.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
And usually after I do a show, the next day when it's ready to download, I make a podcast version, and I'm going to be the week of the 23rd, spend some time taking my past streams and upgrading them to 4K.
Oh, wow.
That's
That's
pretty
And
really
I
cool.
want to get me a
It is.
4K 360 degree camcorder.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Go to right on the Mickey and Minnie's Railway. You can see all 360 degree
Oh,
angle
yeah.
plus the ceiling and the floor
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
by
Oh,
using
that
the
would be
cursor
amazing.
on the computer.
Yeah, that would be
with my
incredible.
my smart TV, I can use the joypad on the remote.
Yeah, Caitlin says Pop Century's been a family favorite for years. So thanks for that. I know that William's looking forward to that. I think
Yeah.
when we go, we're going to stay off property. We're going to be close, but not actually on Disney property. It's going to be, I crunched the numbers on it. It's going to be a lot cheaper for us to do that. So this particular trip, we're going to stay off property.
Caitlin's doing
Yeah.
a pretty good job on her parade buildings.
Oh yeah, I watched your stream today, Caitlin. You're doing a good job with those. Pretty cool. Enjoyed your stream this morning.
Yeah, and since Dean's not on tonight, I think he moved to Tuesday nights for right now. After me tonight is Pete McDevitt.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Pete's one.
I'm going to
Okay,
send
good.
you guys to Pete McDevitt and tell him that it's a mice infestation.
Hey, Jeff or Angela. Welcome in. Yeah, who is Pete's guest tonight? Does anybody know? I don't know who
Welcome in,
Pete's.
Jeff.
Hey,
Oh,
Jeff,
actually, I think it's Mars and the Mouse. I think Pete's having Mars and the Mouse tonight.
Cool.
Somebody can check that to be sure, but I think that's now that
I think so too. I think it is
Yeah.
Myers and the Mouse that's in tonight. Last week, I think it was Dole Whip Dad.
It was. And I know that Mama Mouse, I remember that because I was watching one of her streams. She said she's a little bit nervous about going on Pete's stream. So, because it kind of puts you on the hot seat. So, Mama Mouse is a little bit nervous about that tonight.
That's
So,
funny.
Mama and Papa Mouse. Yeah.
Glad you can make it, Jeff.
Absolutely. Good to see you. And if this is Jeff, we are so enjoying your streams to the park. We're excited that you're in Orlando right now.
Yeah, man, Jeff. I watched your video earlier today, and Epcot looked empty. That was crazy.
Yeah, was it? How are the crowds, Jeff? Are y'all able? I know you said you were having trouble getting a pass to the Magic Kingdom. How are the? Because y'all are annual pass holders, so I know you obviously got a pass for. Was it today, William? Epcot
Oh yeah,
today.
yeah.
I was wondering
I was
about
gonna say
that.
the video he had shared today. It's about 5 minutes long, I think, a little longer than that. Yeah, it was. I couldn't believe my eyes. You know, and a lot of things
Wow.
were closed, like the shops there and the Canadian Pavilion were closed, and a couple other pavilions. So, yeah, definitely. If you have a chance, check out Jeff's video today. I was shocked at how few people there were and how many things he had videoed that were closed.
It seems like more people are going over to the Universal instead of Walt Disney World.
Universal has been busy, Keith. I have noticed that Universal is busy. They have really picked up their game. Don't you feel like, William? I think Universal has really picked up their game. They were open for several weeks before Disney opened, so I know they were glad to get that business without the competition from Disney. But they seem to be doing a great job with all the the social distancing protocols, and By the way, Disney started calling it physical distancing because you can still be social at a distance. So they started calling
Okay.
it physical distancing. That's Disney's
Okay.
term for it, physical distancing.
Right.
But yeah.
Huh.
Okay. Jeff
Wow.
says at Universal you don't need a park reservation, and you do at Disney. Okay, see, I didn't know that,
Yeah.
Jeff. That's yeah,
That
That's
Make
a
it blue.
reason
Caitlin
why
said
they're
the same
going
thing.
to the
yeah.
universe.
That's big. I was wondering about that actually. I was thinking about that the last couple of days. What the procedure was for getting a pass into the park, but I guess if they reach capacity, they just turn people away.
And I heard that in September, Disney's going to reduce their park hours.
Yep. I heard about that too. So that impacts mine and Jillian's trip.
Yeah.
No, it actually goes into effect after your trip, right after
Does it?
your
I
trip.
thought it was September 8th.
Now, I
Oh, that's
saw,
like
what did you
literally
guys?
the day before we get there.
Yeah, see, I saw a later date. I saw like in the
Okay.
teens.
Yeah,
Mike
I'm
or
not sure.
somebody in the chat may
Yeah,
know for
I'm
sure.
sure
Check.
somebody can verify.
Yeah, because the date that I saw, well, I thought to myself, well, that'll be after yours and Jillian's trip. So, but I don't know if the date that I saw was correct, but that's the information you need.
Oh yeah.
So,
And of course, at Disney, at Walt Disney World, Magic Kingdoms is the most popular park.
oh, sure. Yeah. Always, Keith. Always. I was gonna say that yes, they cut Epcot by 2 hours. Used to close, I think, at 9. They cut that by 2 hours, and all the other parks they cut out an hour each. So
Yep.
I know it's saving the money. I get that whole thing, but it's I mean that's an hour less that you have to get value from your ticket price. So
Yep.
I hated to hear that.
Make It Blue says September 5th is when it starts, and then
Okay.
Mike Wheeler says September 8th. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. So the date that I saw was like in the teens. So the one that
Yeah.
I saw was not correct. But yeah, so that
So, yeah.
affects you guys.
Yep. The day before we are going to be there. So
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, I hate it. I just, at this point, I'm really hoping that they don't have to close again.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping they don't have. I mean, it's kind of that idea has been floated. I don't think it's been floated by Disney. The governor of Florida says, Ron DeSantis says that he has no intention of shutting down Florida again.
Yeah.
So if Disney were to close again, it would be voluntary. So,
Right.
and the thing is, guys, they are doing such a great job with all the social distancing, the masks, temperature checks before you go into the parks. I think you're safer going into Walt Disney World than you are going to the grocery store.
Yeah.
So,
Me and my cousin, when we go, her husband's going to drive us to KCI
Thanks,
in
Jeff.
Kansas City, Missouri, and then we'll fly to Orlando. It might not be a direct flight. It might
Right.
be where we have to stop in, I think, Dallas, Fort Worth, or Houston, or
Okay.
or maybe in Miami, and then to Orlando, or might be Atlanta and then Orlando.
Right. So if you're staying on property, then you'll take the Magical Express. They'll
Well,
pick you up.
I'm gonna rent a car because after we do our 6 days at Disney, our checkout date from Disney will be our check-in to the resort at Universal.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
There you go.
I got you.
Yep. That makes sense.
Yeah. So because they won't provide transportation to Universal.
No, no, the Magical Express doesn't come to Universal.
Yeah.
But besides, I believe that renting the car would be a little bit cheaper than the minivans.
No, yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
probably
yeah.
right.
Yeah, the minivans are a little on the pricey side. So,
Yeah.
uh, yeah. So, but they do actually run to the airport now. That they used to not run to the airport. So that's a nice change. It's what is it, $25? The last time I heard a price, it was like $25. So, and I think now the nice thing about the minivans is they are very clean. They have two really nice car seats in the back. If you've got babies, if you get in a pinch, they're a good option. So
Yeah.
just something to fall back on. You can of course Uber, or I think Lyft is the official park transportation.
Yeah. Lyft
Uh,
is.
yeah.
Okay.
But
So,
you can hire Uber if you want to, but Lyft, the minivans
right.
are right there at
Yes.
Disney World, and besides, it's like over $100 for a one-way trip from Orlando International to Walt Disney World.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
it's kind of
Wow.
pricey. Yeah. So unless you have people in the van that you're going to split that with, that gets kind of expensive. The Magical Express, I think, is running. The minivans are not running yet.
Right, the minivans are not running right now.
So but we'll get back to normal, guys. I have faith that we're going to get back to normal. We can't, it's like Jeff at Dole Whip Dad says, we can't live in fear. We have to get back to normal. Get our economy running again, get back to sports and living our lives. We have to do that because if we don't, then I think there's going to be a lot more damage done because you have repercussions to
Like
staying.
Franklin D. Roosevelt said in his first inauguration address, "We have nothing to fear but fear itself."
Exactly. So everybody, we all just you need to do, wear your mask, wash your hands. Everybody just needs to be smart and safe, and we'll get through this thing. Yeah, get busy
Keith, what are
living,
you
James.
looking forward to? Yeah, Keith, what are you looking forward to most about your next trip?
It'll be my first trip
Okay,
to the parks.
I'm
man, you're
excited.
gonna have so
Yeah.
much fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when I go, it'll be for my 61st birthday celebration.
that is a
Um,
great way to celebrate.
at
It
the
is.
at Disney, I'll get my first visit badge and birthday badge.
That is
Nice,
fantastic. Yeah.
very
So many
cool.
things. Well,
It's gonna be
so
a
you're
great time.
keeping, yeah. So you're keeping a big list of all the things you want to eat and all the things you want to do and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I do
Making
like
plans.
hamburgers.
Making plans.
Which one's the best hamburger?
Ooh, hamburger. Now
Yeah, that is a
here's
good
what
question.
Okay, now I've heard a couple of things. James and well, all of you guys in chat may have a weigh in on that, but I've heard that what's the burger place in Disney Springs? Deluxe Burger. I've heard that
Mm.
Deluxe Burger is absolutely fantastic. But the one that I'm hearing now is at Topolino's Terrace, the new resort, that they have a fantastic burger in their, like one of just their counter service
Huh.
restaurant at Topolino's Terrace. I've heard that burger is fantastic.
See you
So,
over there, Mike. Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, bye, Mike.
Mike, we'll see you. Thanks. But that's
And
what I've heard.
I want to thank the Blue Crew, which is my mods, for helping out. And my next week's guest is Caitlin from Make It Blue.
Good deal. Good
Cool.
deal. Caitlin
And
has
then,
a great channel.
and then the 23rd, I'm taking off for that week to make some 4Ks. from
Okay.
Oh, great.
streams.
There you go. There you go. That'll work.
And
Okay,
then,
James
then
says that burger at the terrace is the best now.
and
Okay.
I think that
Remember that.
and I think the 30th, I was supposed to have Disney Vacation Family, but they said they don't know how to run StreamYard.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it's pretty easy. We've found StreamYard to be really simple.
yeah. I was going to
So
say it doesn't get much easier than getting the email and then clicking the link. That's
right.
Right.
yeah, it's
Pretty
pretty
easy.
straightforward.
Yeah, it is. And it works well. Have you had
Yeah.
any problems with it, Keith? We've not had any problems with it. So
Right. And I want to bring up before we go, listen to Big Disney's fan flash briefing on Amazon Alexa via Alexa app for Windows or iOS or Echo or other Amazon devices.
there you go.
My flash briefing is called Hawkeye Key.
There you go. I agree with you, Jillian.
You just got silent, Don.
Yeah, I was reading Jillian's comment that you put up there. I think a burger at Disney is better than any burger that's not at Disney. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Keith, we really appreciate you having us on.
Okay.
Very kind of.
They just opened a solar McDonald's at near the All Star Resorts.
Really?
Wow.
I didn't hear
It's
that.
all solar.
Well, I'll
Really?
have to check that out.
Yeah, I'll
Is that
check
the
that out
great
too.
big one? Is that like there's a great big one, William, that they just redid. It's one of the largest it's one of the largest McDonald's in the world. Do you remember that? And they shut it down recently and then refurbed it. I wonder if that's the same one that you're talking about, Keith.
Hey there, Garrett.
Hi, Garrett.
Hey,
Good to see
Garrett.
you.
Mm.
So cool.
And
Cool.
Caitlin Make It Blue says it's the McDonald's has redone huge refurbishment.
Mhm. I wonder if that's I bet that's the one that they did the solar that when they
And
refurbed.
also, thank you, James. We really appreciate that. You're so kind.
and before we go, is there anything coming up on your show this week?
So late last night, actually, we put a video out there. We did a tax-free weekend shopping haul at the. So we videoed all the stuff that we bought at the Disney store yesterday. So that's something that we just put out there late last night. So give that a look. And then obviously we've got a regular stream on Tuesday night at 9:00 Central Time. So be looking ahead to that. I think we've got some videos kind of in process, but I'm trying to think. Jillian and I really need to do our Perry the Platypus Cincy Buddy little plush video. We need to put that together, and then I think Mom's working on some stuff too. So
I am. We just recently also put up. We did a live stream from Hot Springs, Arkansas. We went there for my husband's birthday last week, and I didn't have my gimbal yet. I just recently bought a gimbal, but that live was just to check out StreamYard's mobile option. We had never been live on mobile before and I used my phone. So that was kind of fun. It's just a Hot Springs. It's on our channel. So check that one out. And that shopping video was great. So it's tax-free weekend here in Texas. So y'all saved a ton of money and got me some goodies too. So thanks.
Yeah, of course.
Do you have any closing quotes that you say when you close?
Just thanks to everybody in the chat. I'm just thinking of some off the top of my head. Make It Blue, Caitlin, James Ryan. Let's see, Jeff from Diz Our Dream, Garrett, Monarch Moments. I'm trying to think who else is in here. Oh, Mike, obviously. Yeah. Trying to see if there's anybody else. Trying to look through real quick. Make sure we didn't miss anybody. I think, maybe that's everybody. So thanks to everybody for joining the stream.
Happy 51st.
Like I say at the end of my stream, have a magical evening and a great big beautiful tomorrow. Bye bye.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Thanks, Keith. Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.
Thank you, Keith.